Hello, good people. How are you? So today we want to analyze V75. So first thing first, we want to do trend identifying, and as you can see from price action perspective, we are in a downtrend, right? We are in a downtrend, and from smart money perspective, we're in a downtrend as well, like this, right? Because we are breaking series of structures to the downside on D1 time frame. All right. So now we know that the trend is totally bearish. So we want to get involved. We want to sell P75. So what does H4 say? All right. So this is H4. This is what we have on H4. All right. So on H4 we broke the structure. And this one. Okay, so let's use H1 because H4 isn't so clear. Right, this one looks a bit clear than H4, so let's zoom in. Again, it's bigger. All right, so this is H1, V75, H1. All right, so let's identify what happened to our left side. Okay, we broke structure here, and what happened next? We broke structure here again, and we broke structure here. So I want to focus more on what happened here. All right. So now here we broke structure and created some liquidity here and wiping out the liquidity and then mitigating this block, right? Which means if price comes back here, we do not care because this is mitigated. Okay. And again, this one here again is mitigated. So we shouldn't focus on this one because it's already mitigated again on H1. So moving on, we have this one. This one was unmitigated because we broke structure here, which means this was our most previous low, which mitigated this other block, which means we do not care about this high now. It have to be taken out for price in order for price to create a new higher low and continue to go down. A new higher low. Sorry, a new lower high. This one is a lower high because we're in a downtrend, right? So a new lower high, right? Like this. Okay. And price is coming from the supply zone. So it looks like we missed our first entry. This would have been a good, very good entry. This was our first entry. So now let's get involved. Maybe let's go on M5 and see if we can get an entry. All right. So while I finish up on V75, can you maybe send messages in the chat for a pair that you want me to analyze, and then we'll analyze right after V75. All right. So here is M5 V75. We changed character here, change of character, and then this was a strong demand zone and was flipped. So we flipped this demand zone, and another entry we missed is this one in the flip zone, but price did not come back to the entry point, which is okay, right? So now, right here is our, let me start with this one. This one is already mitigated, so we do not care about this anymore because it's mitigated now. And this is our previous lower high, like I said before. This is our previous lower high. So in order for price to continue to go down, right, it have to take out this lower high in this sense, guys. Okay, so take it like this. So V75 will be retracing, right, like this. Retracing. I don't know when it's gonna start to do that, right? Retracing like this, and then a lot of people are going to try to sell from this. And where those are gonna put their stop losses, right? They are gonna put their stop losses here above this high. right? So manipulation works like this. What we have up here is liquidity because there are stop losses which are lying here. So in order for price to reverse, these people have to be taken out, right? Like this, something like this. So I'm expecting something like this and then continue to sell. Okay, so what's here is liquidity like this. So I denote it with a dollar sign or an X, which is okay, right? Like this. So this is my supply zone. I'm looking to sell it again from this high. All right. So, but going forward, if price creates another lower high down here, this one will be valid because you have a lower high which have to be taken out first before price reverses. That's when this one will become valid. But if not, it's not. So it's not safe to sell from this any of these here or here because liquidity lies above this high, right? So let's see what others are saying. V51s, V100 All right. I'm gonna go for V100 because you came first. So let's save V75 and I'll be sending like the adjustments in the group chat. Okay, so let's open V100 on D1. Okay. Again, trend identifying, we are bullish. As you can all see, we are bullish, right? So what does H1, let me just keep to H1. What does H1 say? Let me make them a bit smaller so that I can see. Right. So here's what happened on H1, guys. Here is what happened on H1. We have this liquidity down here, equal high, equal lows, right here. These are equal lows, right? But then some of price respected this because we had a higher low which was taken out here, higher low, and this is now our new, this is our new higher low, this one, right? So this higher low overall, of course, we do have others like here and here and here going forward, but this one broke this external structure here, right? Which means we are bullish. Whatever this is retracement and manipulation, okay? So what price will be doing here is they'll be trapping sellers while it's trapping buyers because the sellers obviously think this is going to sell now, then they are taken out by this movement, sells again, taken out, sells again, taken out, sells again, taken out. And now I'm sure this move is gonna take out everybody by going up. Okay, because we are bullish since we have this break of structure here, break of structure. So we did have, I'm gonna explain what happened here, why all this order block failed to hold, right? So this was our what? Our previous higher low, which we needed to be taken out. And this was our demand zone we were supposed to buy and we bought successfully, price bought. And then expected this supply zone because it has momentum here. So which means it's not safe to buy once price is coming from this. And it flipped from this, demand zone started to sell, right? So I wasn't like looking to buy from these, any of these other blocks because this one is already mitigated, man. So it doesn't matter now. It's now useless. Okay. So this is our what? Our new higher low. This one, this previous high. This is our new higher low. So it have to be taken out, this one. Remember, I said this one doesn't matter, which means this one is our what? Our higher low, so we have to be taken out. And was successfully taken out. Which one is our order block? Is this one. Okay. And looks like price tapped into our order block. So to me it looks like we kind of missed our entry, but that's okay. We'll look for another one. Okay, so this is M15. Okay, M15, on M15, what's happening? Okay, so on M15, like we change of character to this side here, this one. Break of structure. Now this is confirmation entry. So you could have entered here. This was okay to enter here because this is a higher low, this one, and taken out. Price needed to create a new higher low, and it's respected this order block. So this was a very good entry here. But now note, this is mitigated already. So like I said before, because this is mitigated already, we shift our focus. We can't be buying from this order block because now these are now equal lows, right? Liquidity lies down here. All right. So now we want price to take out this first and probably this right here. So and from the looks of it, we have a very big zone here. So you mark this whole zone from the down to the top of it. Okay. Because it's a very big zone. So for entry, you can either use confirmation entry in meters like this, or use the 50%, which is the equilibrium of the zone, to enter. On this line will be your entry, and the stop loss will be below this whole zone, right? So using confirmation entry on M5, I'm sure we did miss it. We did miss this one, but obviously we'll look for another entries. So we broke change of character here, and then we broke structure again here, which means this is our what? Our previous higher low, which have to be taken out before price rallies up, and that happens. And in this case, this is our order block, this candle, and price tapped into the order block and rallies up, breaking structure here. So if you want to enter this V100, you have to wait for price to create a new higher low. And from the looks of it, this is our maybe our most likely to be higher low, this one, and it have to be taken out, and you may enter in this zone. So this is V100. So I'll be sending this analysis on YouTube. I'll send you the link very, very soon. So thank you for your time.